Today we are reading Zara's Rules for Record-Breaking Fun. This is actually, I believe, a series, but it's not just Zara, it's other people as well. So Hena Khan, who wrote Amina's Voice, which we also have a couple of her other books, but she is a fantastic writer. So we are going to get into this first chapter Friday. Zara's Rules for Record-Breaking Fun. And it looks like there are pictures too. Chapter 1. Someone's going inside, Zaid yells, his face smooshed against the glass of the front window. Is it a family? Mama rushes over from the kitchen, still holding the head of the lettuce that she was shredding. I squeeze next to them and peek through the curtains. We watch as an elegant older woman in a suit and heels walks past the for sale sign to the entrance of Mr. Chapman's house. I think that's the agent, Mama whispers, as if the lady might hear us from across the street. Oh, we got a good picture there. Nice. Like a secret agent? Zaid gasps. No, Zaid. I roll my eyes at my little brother. A real estate agent who's selling Mr. Chapman's house? It would be cooler if she was a secret agent, Zaid says. Before continuing to narrate, now there's another car. It's a man and a woman, but no kids. And hopefully no teenagers? Baba asks from the stove where he stirs spicy meat that's sizzling in a pan. What do you have against teenagers? I flip around to face my father. You know, I'll be a teenager in only 2 years and 3 months. Don't remind me. Baba clutches his heart and moans. Baba, I'm serious. Fine. It's not that I don't like teenagers, Baba clarifies. He tastes the meat and sprinkles more chili powder on top. I just don't want any living on our street. Driving too fast, having loud parties, and I prefer that you and Zaid stay exactly as you are forever, please. Mama smiles. I'm sure Zara and Zaid will be perfect teenagers when the day comes. Eventually, a long time from now, inshallah, she says. She goes back to the kitchen, slides the lettuce into the bowl, and turns her grater on the cheese. It's Taco Tuesday, so Mama fixes all the toppings, while Baba cooks the meat. Today is actually Friday, but Zaid calls every night that we have tacos for dinner. Taco Tuesday. I hear my parents tell their friends how adorable that is, over and over again. It was funny the first few times he said it, but now I think it's about time Zaid learns the proper days of the week. I mean, he is 7 years old already. I look back out the window. They're going inside, I share. Let me see. Zaid wiggles around for a better view. I wish kids my age would move in, he whines. It's no fair. It's true, there aren't any kids on our street who are exactly Zaid's age, but nobody's 10 3/4 like me either. And don't you hear me complaining? And you don't hear me complaining. We've got little Melvin next door who's only 5. Alan is 9 and lives on the other side of us. And Gloria, who's 11 and a half, and her sister Jade, who's almost 13, live next to Mr. Chapman's house. It's the perfect balance. 3 boys and 3 girls, including me and Zaid. We've got our teams for games worked out. Everyone understands and plays by the rules, which took a long time to decide on. And we always have so much fun together. I'd prefer that things stay exactly the way they are. No one who moves in will be as nice as Mr. Chapman, Mama sighs, and pops open a jar of salsa, or have as beautiful a garden. I swallow the lump that forms in my throat. Mr. Chapman has always lived across the street, since before I was born. Everyone in our family loves him, and Jamal Mamu, who even calls him the goat. I thought my uncle meant the animal and was making fun at first, but then Jamal Mamu explained the GOAT stands for greatest of all time, which makes more sense. Jamal Mamu is obsessed with sports scores and records and always talking about who's the best. The greatest thing about Mr. Chapman is that he pays attention to all of us kids. He gives us each special nicknames. Mine is Queen of the Neighborhood because he said I rule with grace and fairness. I like the idea of being graceful, especially since my dad teases me about my 2 left feet, and I'm really good at ruling. Even kids who are older than me, like Gloria and Jade, don't mind that I'm in charge. It's probably because I'm so fair. But Mr. Chapman decided to move to Jacksonville, Florida, because he said he couldn't stand Maryland winters anymore. So the for sale sign went up, and the moving trucks came last week. "I'm going to grow lemons in Florida," he said during our group goodbye in the driveway. "When you visit, I'll be sure to make the lemonade extra sweet." I begged him not to move, at least not until winter, but Mr. Chapman said he wanted to give a nice family the chance to move in over the summer. As a parting gift, he handed me a small box of nips. But instead of the chewy caramels that stick to his dentures and my teeth, there was a silver necklace inside. It had a tiny crown charm, which made me smile when I saw it. I tug on it now and frown, thinking about people who will move in next. Mama seems worried that whoever buys this house won't be able to take care of Mr. Chapman's garden, but I'm nervous about a whole lot more. What if it's someone mean who yells at us if our balls land in their yard, instead of telling silly jokes? What if there are new kids who want to change the feeling of our street, like the older teens Baba's afraid of, or nasty bullies, or even triplets? How would we make our teams even with triplets? "Dinner's ready," Baba interrupts my thoughts. "Can you kids set the table, please?" Zaid and I look at each other as we leave the window, and I wonder if he's worrying about the same things that I am. "Taco Tuesday is starting," he yells, grinning, and I realize he's not thinking about it at all. So I put my worries on pause as I place napkins on the table and fill water glasses. Then I enjoy a good feast, which is fit for a queen of the neighborhood. Chapter 2. So, that book is called Zara's Rules for Record-Breaking Fun. Sounds pretty good to me. But if you're interested in this book, feel free to come to the library and I will help you check it out and help you find it. So have a good rest of your day, and we'll see you next Friday. Bye!